to all of you, dear children. This is a video on economics class for class 10. Economics for class 10. Today is 5th of August and today we are going to begin a new lesson. That's chapter 6 and the name of the lesson is Forms of Market Structure. It's given on page number 147. Page number 147, Forms of Market Structure. Okay, so let's begin. I hope you all are keeping well. Let's begin our class. What is the definition of market? We are talking about market. In this lesson, we shall learn about the market. So, before we discuss anything on this topic, it is important for us to understand what is a market. Now, according to the book on page number 147, the market has been defined as a market means a system or a setup in which the buyers and sellers of a commodity are able to communicate with each other and strike a deal about the price and the quantity to be bought and sold. So that is a market. So market means, in simple words, let me explain you what is a market. Market means any place where the buyers and consumer meet, communicate and strike a deal regarding the quantity and the price of the product to be purchased and sold. I am a buyer, you are a seller. If we meet anywhere and we confirm a deal that on this day, this product in this quantity at this price I would buy, then that is a market. Okay, now here the price and the quantity of the commodity must be mentioned, only then the place will become a market. If you go to the market, if you go to a place, you just make a round and come back. If all the people do this, then the market will lose its value, the market will lose the importance, and such a place will not be a market. Okay, that will be a place of exhibition. That will not be a market. In a market, you must strike a deal. Strike a deal means buy or sell. Then only it is a market. So, in simple words, once again, please listen. Market is a place where the buyers and seller meet, communicate and strike a deal on what quantity and at what price the commodity is being exchanged. Okay, so that is called a market. So that is the definition of the market. Now when we say the concept of market structure, what does it mean? It's given on page number 148. Page 148, market structure. Market structure refers to the type of market in which the producers or farms operate. So there are so many producers, there are so many farms in the market. Under what kind of condition or situation, market condition, are they functioning, are they operating? That is called market structure. Say if there is only one seller, that is one situation, that is one market structure. There may be a market where there may be only few sellers. Like if you go to Rhenock Bazaar, then there is only 2 medical stores, 3 medical stores. If you go, then there may be around 3, 4 or 5 meat shops. There may be 5, 6 vegetable vendors. There may be 10, 15. So number differs, no? There may sometimes there are market where there is only one seller. Like electricity department, electricity power department, electricity only one seller is there. LPG cylinder, only one seller is there. Whereas there are petrol pump, only one seller is there. If you go to the basic essentials, shop selling basic essentials, you will have plenty, 20, 25. So that is a market structure. Market structure means under what situation does the farm or industry operate. That situation, maybe in terms of number of the sellers. That structure is called market structure. Okay. Now after that, after market structure, we come to classification of market, and this is given on page number 151. I am taking only those topics which is the syllabus for you for your board examination. Some topics I am omitting because we have not much time with us, and also the council has reduce the syllabus for you. I am strictly following the reduced syllabus, and this is exactly what you require for your board examination. So next topic is classification of market. Now market can be classified as perfectly competitive market, monopoly market, monopolistically competitive market, and monopsony. Perfectly competitive market, monopoly, monopolistically competitive market, and monopoly. Now we shall discuss only the definition and the feature of these three markets, and for the monopsony market we shall discuss only the concept. Okay, is this clear? There is oligopoly market also, but that is out of syllabus. We will discuss only what is given in the syllabus. Definition and features of these three markets, and only the concept, that's the definition and the concept of monopsony. Features is out of syllabus. So first market is perfectly competitive market. I have taken here perfectly competitive market. We shall discuss only the definition and the features. Okay, so definition first. Definition of perfectly competitive market is given on page number 150. Page number 150. Perfectly competitive market is given on page number 150. Okay, now what is a perfectly competitive market? Definition. Perfect competition is a market structure where there are a large number of producers producing a homogeneous product so that no individual farm can influence the price of the commodity. Now in this definition there are two key words or key terms that you should remember. First, large number of producers, number one, and second is producing homogeneous product. So what is a I'll give you the concept. What is a perfectly competitive market? Perfectly competitive market refers to such a market structure where there are a large number of producers producing homogeneous product so that no individual farm can alter or influence the price of the commodity. Now in this definition already I told you there are two concepts. First is large number of buyers and sellers, and second is producing a homogeneous product. You understood large number of buyer and seller? Okay, fine. Homogeneous product. What is a homogeneous product? Homogeneous product refers to such a commodity which is identical in every respect. Like you buy 1 kg of sugar from this shop or that shop. Does it make any difference? Is it different in quality? Is it different in color? Different in price? Different in taste? In every respect it is same. Yes, some of the shopkeeper may pack it in a beautiful packet, other may simply weight it and give you in a different sachet. Okay, that's a different thing, but in shape, size, structure, color, price, they are identical. Such kind of product is called homogeneous product. But if the product slightly vary, then that will be a heterogeneous product. Okay, like bathing soap. The bathing soap, one bathing soap will be different from another bathing soap. Like the locks will be different from Synthol, Hammam. Okay, there's a difference in their smell, fragrance, difference in the price, difference in shape, difference in color. They are homogeneous product. They are same. They are bathing cake, bathing soap, but they are different. Each product is slightly different from the other. That is called heterogeneous. But if a product is identical in every respect, that's called homogeneous. Now in perfectly competitive market, we sell homogeneous product. Okay, so this is the definition of perfectly competitive market. Definition first. Now features. In the definition itself, there were two features of perfectly competitive market. First is large number of buyer and seller. Large number of buyer seller. Now what is the implication of this large number of buyer and seller? Large number of sellers. Large number of seller. What does it? What implication does it have in the market? If there are large number of sellers, just imagine. Sugar is being sold in so many shops. Now, if one shopkeeper sells it for 50 rupees, but if other shopkeepers are selling it for 45 rupees, if all the shopkeepers are selling for 45 rupees, and one shopkeeper sells for 50 rupees, then which shop will you go to buy this product? Of course, to the shop selling it at 45 rupees. This is not so. That means one seller cannot change the price of the commodity. Okay, so that means here who is more powerful is consumers are more powerful, and so consumers are price makers. They can bargain. 45 rupees, give me for 44 rupees, you can say, and maybe they may give you also, because you are more powerful. Consumers are more powerful. because similar product is being sold in different shops. Producers are less powerful, sellers are less powerful, so they are price takers. Whatever price is given, they'll have to take. They cannot dictate on the price, so they are price takers. But the buyers are price makers. They will go to one shop. If they do not strike a deal, if the price is not negotiated, similar product is available in another shop, they will go and strike a deal there. So consumers are more powerful. So this is the implication of having large number of buyers and sellers. Okay, here this point says that no individual farm can influence the price of the commodity, and this also speaks about buyers being more powerful than the sellers. So buyers are price makers and sellers are price takers. Okay, next is homogeneous product. While discussing about the definition, I had already discussed about what is homogeneity. Okay, homogeneous means same in every respect. They are same in their shape, size, structure, price, composition, okay, texture, everything they are same. Okay, they are homogeneous product. This is another feature, that since the product is homogeneous, no individual farm can alter the price, and also because of homogeneity, large number of sellers are there, and so they cannot alter the price of the commodity, and this makes the buyers more important than the sellers. Next is freedom of entry and exit. If you want to start a business to produce bomb, will you be allowed? Will the government allow? Government will not allow, no. If you want to start a shop selling drugs, will you be allowed? No. There is restriction on the entry. But if you want to start a shop selling onion, potatoes, no, mustard oil, no, these basic essentials, if you want to sell, then nobody can stop. Freedom, you are free in this kind of market. You are free to enter and also exit. Okay, because already there are large number of buyer and seller. That means a new farm can enter into and start producing or selling, and he can exit anytime if he doesn't make any profit. There is no restriction. Okay, but if the power department who is supplying electricity to you, can it exit? No, it cannot exit, because if it exists, then all of us, our life will be filled with darkness. Similarly, a new producer cannot come and say, I want to start electricity to everybody. No, there is restriction. There are some products where entry and the exit is restricted. That is a different form of market I will discuss later. But in the perfectly competitive market, there is freedom of entry and exit. Now, don't get confused here. Perfectly competitive market, what kind of commodities are sold? Commodities where the sellers are large, big, like potato, only one seller, only one producer? No. Potato, onion, all the basic essential items. No. Such kind of commodity are sold in the perfectly competitive market. Now next is perfect mobility of resources. Perfect mobility of resources means the resources may enter into the farm anytime. Their form may be changed anytime. Like, resources are coming. You want to make bread? Fine. You are making bread and selling it in the market. All of a sudden a new idea strikes to you which gives you more profit. Then you may stop the production of bread and you may use your flour in the production of some other item which is giving you more benefit. So that was the raw material. Raw material can be raw materials are easily mobile in this form of market. You can immediately stop one form of business and start another form. Okay, so this is allowed in the perfectly competitive market, but in the other market you cannot do this. Like a power department, instead of producing power, will it start producing LPG cylinder? No, it cannot do this. But I have a shop, I sell, say for an example, I have a clothes shop, I can stop it, and instead of a clothes shop, I can start a shoe shop. So raw materials can easily be diverted, or because they are highly mobile. Raw materials are highly mobile in perfectly competitive market. Next is perfect knowledge of market condition. Consumers have a perfect knowledge of market condition. Consumers have a perfect knowledge of market condition in this particular kind of market. Consumers know about the product, consumers know about the seasons, consumers know about the price, consumers know when will the supply be less or when will it be high, consumers know how to bargain, in which shop it is available at a better quality, okay, whether the consumer should wait or consumer should not wait. Consumers know. Like I am as a consumer, I would like to buy, I know the price of potato was cheaper in the month of December, January, February. But as we have reached to June, July, August, the prices have gone up. And I also know that it will further go up. So this is about the perfect knowledge of market condition. Who has the perfect knowledge of market condition are the consumers. Okay, and the last is absence of transportation cost. Transportation cost is never included in this kind of market. Like potato, you bring from the local market and sell it. Take your potato to the local market and sell it. For say for example 30 rupees per kg. If I bring potato from Chennai and if I sell the same product at 80 rupees per kg, and if I say the transportation cost was too high for me, buy it for 80 rupees, will the consumer buy it? Consumer will not buy because the product is expensive. Why was the product expensive? Because I included the transportation cost. But is it going to matter to the consumer? If the same product is available for 30 rupees, why will the consumer buy from me at the rate of 80 rupees? So transportation cost is not included. Transportation cost is not included in this type of market. So dear children, this is the definition and these are the features. This is the first class on this chapter. So broadly we have covered a little portion from this. Hope you understood. This is quite interesting and easy also. Go through your book, you will definitely understand, and in case of your difficulties, please share your difficulties with me and take some questions from given at the end of the lesson and try to solve them. This is assignment. This is assignment also, and please take care of yourselves. Thank you.